her since she fell and busted her ass out of bed a couple weeks ago. So they gave her pain doctor gave her a temporary subscription for Percocet just to get her through the 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh,
And so now she's got a. The government is requiring anybody who has a narcotic prescription. They're trying to pass a law where you have to have Narcan. They're going to prescribe you Narcan as well uh, for accidental overdoses. I'm like, all these people they ride around and these people are have overdosed on heroin, all this shit in the street. Just throw them in the back of the bus and take them right to the morgue. That's what they want.
Good morning, everybody. Wild Scott's Kitchen and Breath.
Hmm.
Good morning, everybody.
yep.
As you can see, I've got Todd, the taxpayer, and Grumpy as Hell Beard with me this morning. I think it went live about the time that Scott said Joni fell and busted her ass.
Yeah, she fell out of bed about 3 weeks ago. I am so tired of hearing my ass hurt. She's sitting on a donut and on and on and on. I'm like, stop
Oh
telling me your
no.
ass hurts. I know it. I know your ass hurts. You don't have to tell me like every 10 minutes.
Ugh.
Um,
Hey, lag.
is she okay? She didn't mess up her back or anything like that when she fell. Okay, good.
I think they're going to send her for an X. I think they sent her for an X-ray or something, but I hadn't heard the results because I didn't ask. Lag. Learn how to spell. We're not going to tolerate the wrong use of synonyms and whatever they are.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie, if you're still here. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Cindy. Yes, Scott slept in a real bed, so he's a lot more perky this morning than he was on Tuesdays.
I'm old, man.
I think he's getting too old to crawl in and out of the back of his pickup
Yeah.
truck and sleep back there.
Yeah, I got my intro thing, so I'll have the video out this morning when I'm laying there with the phone in the truck, and I was like, I'm 54 years old. I'm too damn old to be climbing in and out of this damn truck.
Well, go ahead and get you one of them nice vans and build you a bed in it.
For what? The truck's paid for. I don't care.
Did you? It'd be cheaper to go stay in a damn Motel 6 or a Econo Lodge or Executive Inn or something like that.
I was thankful for that $38 hotel the second night for sure.
So did you come back with a bunch of stuff? I know it rained all weekend.
Yeah, so I did RA all the way down there, and then the first day all the way across it, and then I started doing yard sales going back. Yeah, I was mad at myself for driving the truck. I'm like, it's rained. I didn't need this damn trailer, because if you've never pulled a trailer, folks, you've got to always think about where it's at. You've got to think about every turn. You've got to think about every time you park, and it wears on your neck for some reason, and that's where the tension comes through for me. And I'm talking to my buddy Dave driving home. I'm about halfway home, and I'm like, you know what? If I'd have drove the van, I'd have had to leave some of this shit behind. So now I'm trying to decide: do you drive the van to Ohio? Or do I pull the trailer all the way to? Because I'm gonna do the 127 starting in Cincinnati, going north in August. I got a good buddy, Alan. He sells at the flea market. I mean, at the auction too, and he pulls a double axle trailer up to the 127. So he pulls a trailer twice as big as mine and goes to every yard sale.
You just need to get you. You are getting old, Scott. You're going to have to get you something that rides good if you're going to be doing those long trips. You're not young like you were 3 years ago. 4 years ago when you were on the road all the time.
That's the beauty of the Sienna, man. It drives really nice. It's comfortable. The truck, it's a fucking truck.
Did you get it fixed? The Sienna.
What's wrong with it?
I thought you had something was wrong with it, or is that the other one?
No, it was the alternator. The alternator, they claimed the alternator was bad, but turned out to be the positive cable was rusted through. So he replaced that and cleaned up the terminals.
Well, that's good. That saved you a bunch of money.
Yeah, $110 versus 1,000.
Yeah. Oh well, Todd. The end of the month, I'm not going to be here. I,
Oh,
I am going. My sister-in-law has some gallstones, and she had her gallbladder removed, and she's got some kidney stones, and she's still got some blockage and going on. And so they were supposed to go on a cruise the 30th through the 2nd, I think it is, so 30th to the 1st. She's not going to be able to go, and they're not going to be able to get any money back because they booked this sucker when they were on a cruise the last time. So their deposit's non-refundable, and so my brother called me last night and said, "Hey, you want to go?" We're not gonna be able to get any money back. Janice wants me to go, so because their daughter and son-in-law and two grandkids are going to go. They've never been cruising before, and so she wants my brother Larry to go, and to make sure they're okay. So I said sure, and then I find out it's in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm under the theory that Fort Lauderdale is right below Orlando. So we're looking at a 9-hour drive. And Roberta says no.
I live there.
Fort Lauderdale is just about to Miami.
Yeah.
So we're looking at about a 12-hour drive from here. So I'm not looking forward to that driving, but I've already
Yeah,
committed to
it's
go.
2/3 of the way to Miami from Orlando.
Yeah. So I'm going to be gone the Thursday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday.
I don't know. We'll start preparing to deal with our sadness while you're gone.
Do what?
We'll start planning to deal with our immense sadness while you're gone.
Okay, well,
oh,
y'all go ahead and start doing that now, you sarcastic old
I'm,
tart.
oh, I've
yeah,
already
I'm
got
getting
the tissues handy.
I'm getting the sniffles right now.
Well, y'all do that. Y'all be that way. Todd and Scott, remove them from the way the wheel. I just cut you off. So I've never taken a trip with my brother like that before because he's 5 years older than I am, and so he was always in a different age bracket than me. You know, we were he was 18 when I was 13, and so we've never been that close. So somebody might get thrown overboard. So, and it's on one of the larger Royal Caribbean, and that's a lot of people. Good morning, Lag. Did I say good morning, Lag, while ago? But so y'all just miss me. What?
It's not too late to get a plane ticket down there. You ain't got to drive. How expensive to Charlotte to Fort Lauderdale can it be?
This is a budget trip. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Anessa. Yeah, Mr. You see what Mr. Sadie said about when you need a trailer, Scott, the second you
Yeah,
don't have one.
the second you. Yeah, I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I know I need to take it. I know I need to go suck it up, Buttercup, and go. Man, you can get flights from $119 on the 30th. You said the 30th or the
Yeah,
31st?
30th.
Go jump on go jump on Spirit for $169 nonstop, 2 hours.
Well, by the time you get to the airport and you deal with that traffic, you're halfway there. Charlotte's airport has got to be a bitch. It's constantly under construction, which my brother's company is doing some work over there, and it's a madhouse all the time. I remember when it used to be you just drive over there and get out and walk right in and get on your flight. Now it's standing in line forever.
Yeah, and you don't get to go to the Bucky's either, which is kind of sucks. If you're flying, there's no Bucky's.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother already said, he says, "Isn't there a Bucky's down there?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you've been to one Bucky's, you've been to them all."
Yeah, I stopped at a new one. I'd never been to the one in North Georgia, so now I've been to like 8.
Are they all the same?
Pretty much. And that's the strength of them. You know, you walk in and you can't tell. You walk in the bathrooms, or the bathrooms in the first one I went to are the same as the ones the other day. They're spotless. These you got the same happy people. They're singing every time they chop barbecue. It's
Good morning, the truth.
nice thing about it is pulling a trailer. You can find a gas pump pretty easy because there's like 150 of them.
Yeah, but you know what? Of all the places I would want to pull in to get gas, when I was at the one in Florence, the only place that is not the place I would want to stop to get gas if I was pulling a trailer. Because even though they've got 100 pumps, they're close together.
No, but the newer they make them where there's some out. The second set of them are out by themselves, and so they're a little easier to deal with.
And God forbid having a 40-foot motorhome trying to get into there.
There were quite a few of them in there. I'm like, damn. The
Exactly.
ones that pulling fifth wheels, that's the harder. I think a fifth wheel would be harder than just a motor coach.
It's just, and we drove 2 hours. We got up, decided we wanted to go someplace. I said, let's go to Bucky's, to the new Bucky's in Florence. And we drove to Bucky's, went through Bucky's, bought some stuff, then stopped on the way back and had dinner at a restaurant. And that's the whole outing, was to go to a Bucky's.
Yeah, I've not been to that one yet.
Well, if you go to the one, no, you wouldn't go that way. You'd come up,
85. I was coming to sit.
yeah, you'd come up 85 and cut through. Would you go all the way to Raleigh?
If I was going where?
To that one that's over on the coast in North Carolina, the big yard sale.
Oh, it's not on the coast. It's on 301. It's right. It's other side of Raleigh. It's like Smithfield, Raleigh.
Well, I know that, but it's a lot closer to the coast than I am.
Don't say that out loud because mother finds out I have to go to Wilmington. That sucks.
Well, go stay with her. Save you won't have to sleep in the back of the truck.
My mother's a hoarder, 10 times worse than I ever am. She'd have to spend a week cleaning out the bedroom so I could walk into the back bedroom.
Now you've got one brother, right? No sisters. Todd, you've got one brother. Do you have any sisters?
No, no, just me and my bro.
Yeah. Me and my two bros, no sisters.
My brother from the same mother.
So when my niece Diana was born, all those years of not having a little girl went towards her. My mom just did all the girl stuff. So, did you get everything you got listed? Or you were RA and that was all for Amazon, right?
99% of it was from Amazon. There's a couple items that I can't find an Amazon listing for, like some Alka-Seltzer gum.
Say that again.
Alka-Seltzer gum. They don't make it anymore. I think it's like I'm buying it for $3. I've got it listed on eBay for $22 a pack. I've sold one. 5 more to go. The best one was yesterday. So Jody comes out here and I've got these cans of paste wax. So Johnson paste wax, they don't make it anymore, and it's really really hard to find.
Right.
And I found some in Baxley, Georgia, in a damn Piggly Wiggly. They had 7 cans. You probably could have heard me scream whenever I found them. Because they're currently selling for $65 a can. And I told Johnny, somebody needs to buy these damn cans. I said, look, I've got them in inventory. And I clicked on it, and it said I had one. I'm like, what happened to those 6? Somebody in Texas bought $400 worth of paste wax yesterday.
Is that like the ones you do real hardwood floors with?
Yeah, I got one can left. They were $5.39 a can. They've been around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't make it anymore, and I'm the only one on Amazon that's even got one can.
Our house in Goose Creek, suburb of Charleston, had real hardwood floors,
Yeah,
not this Pergo stuff. And about once a year, my dad and mom would have some company come in and they would do all our floors. They were down on their hands and knees with that stuff.
yeah, that's what it looks like. The
Alka-Seltzer gum.
yeah,
Dang, Scott, you need to open one of those up to see what it's like.
It'd be foaming at the mouth during the show.
so I found a lot of good stuff. I bought some printers and other stuff. You want to see the coolest find?
What is that?
It's a Vulcan lighter, etched with a Vietnam some kind of battery B from the '67 in Vietnam. There you go.
Neat.
Cool. Where'd you get that at?
The yard sale, and the guy had he had a bunch of the patches, and went with the same guy who owned this had all his military patches and stuff, and everything went on his shirt. I said, "What you need for the lighter?" He goes, "Oh hell, just give me $2."
Dang.
So I thought
What
that
you
was
think
pretty
it'll
neat.
go for?
Cool.
A lot of people asking $40 or $50. You know, the problem is when you see these on eBay, there's never the same one. So this one says on guard. I don't know what that means. And then I bought a pig.
You bought a what?
I bought a pig. You want to see it?
A PIG.
I gotta get it out of the trailer.
Okay.
It's time to feed it. I gotta feed it this morning.
Todd, Scott, Mr. Sadie said, sorry I got sidetracked last night. The girls wanted ice cream and we got home after 11 p.m.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
guess they were supposed to play cards last night.
yeah. I played one shot at a tournament I didn't do. Didn't make the money.
I tell you what, Mr. Sadie is. Them girls have got him on a dad gum. Shad rap, and they're just cranking him in, and they give him a little room to wander, and then they crank him in some more. He's got them girls spoiled.
See that big old water bottle? It's old. I gotta clean it up so I can read it. There's one just like it. Somebody wants 125 plus shipping on eBay. I gave $20 for it.
Is that a bank or is that a?
No, it's an old water bottle. It's
Oh,
got
okay.
the writing on the bottom of it. It's got
Does
a
it
cork.
look like it? I've seen banks like that. There would be a slot in the top of his back or her back and drop it in.
Why does a water bottle have a pig on the bottom of it?
I don't know. I think it's a water bottle. I don't know. But it's some kind of pig jar. The guy I was hanging out with Al. Al was him in the hall, and I don't want to. I don't. It might break. I don't know how to ship it. I'm like, man, what you want for that thing? He goes, $20. I'm like, all right, so. Like, hey, Al, I ain't got time for you to fuck around. And then Al's over there looking at a lantern. It's a Coleman lantern kind that fits on top of the green bottle. You know the ones that fit on the green bottle. They come in a little red carry. And he goes, well, the glass is broke. He goes, what were you thinking? And he goes, man, I was thinking $2. Al's like, yeah, it'll be even more broke when I get home. I don't know what I can do with it. I just handed the man $2. I'm like, man, I got the glass at home.
Yeah, don't play around with it.
Victoria,
Sometimes there's a point that you stop playing around with it and get it because somebody else is standing there looking at it.
I got a shirt on too, Victoria. I hate to tell you, it'd be a terrible mental image I'm under a heated blanket and just my skivvies watching your show. I had to put all clothes on to come out here to see Tom.
This Sunday night is going to be shirtless Sunday, so be sure and catch Scott's show. Oh, my nose.
But yeah, but a lot of stuff I bought were new. Like the Fiskars makes those tree cut the tree saw, the pole saws with the saw, and it's got the little chain, the little rope on it you pull, and it cuts the. The Amazon guy he had a bunch of those. I'm like, what? How much are the pole saws? He goes, man, they're $10. So I bought 6 of those to sell at the auction because they're all brand new in their packages. I think they're $30 or $40 if you buy them at Home Depot.
They So did you find any exceptional buys except the gum, besides the gum and the wax?
I bought a printer for $30. It's worth $400 on Amazon, so I got to test it this morning.
Why'd they quit using it?
She still is a travel agent. She upgraded to a color laser.
Oh,
This one, the printer is a large frame, so it'll print legal.
oh,
So, which I don't know why you would need a large frame to print legal because it's just longer and legal's not any wider.
well, if you bought a car recently, when they're printing out all the documents, that wide format printer they have, that's probably what it is, so they can print wide legal documents.
Yeah, she said it works, and she just got tired of paying for the ink because it's so expensive that she went laser. Laser is so much cheaper. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's all I use is laser printers.
When I worked at Staples, they this guy, he did some kind of printing, and he always wanted Epsons, a certain Epson, and we'd have them things shipped in from everywhere because there's a company that makes an adapter for it that you can buy the bottles of ink
Mm-hmm.
and you just feed into the side. You hook it up like you're supposed to, and he was using those because he said he could buy one bottle of that ink and spend the same amount of money that he would have to buy like 6 of the regular size one, and it came nowhere close to having the quantity that those bottles of ink would have.
I guess that was a precursor to the new the Echo tanks or whatever, where that you just fill the tanks up in the front now.
Yeah,
Epson makes those where I've got one sitting over there. I ain't sold it yet. You just pour. I'm trying to figure out how do I ship it because if the post office turns it upside down, the ink's going to come out.
yeah. That's. Can you drain it?
I guess.
Get you a little tiny tube and siphon it out. Good morning, Glock. Who was that?
Y'all kicked him to the curb. That was Zeke, running back for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
He got cut.
He gone.
He got cut yesterday.
How
Yeah.
come?
He hadn't done as good the last couple of years.
Every year since 19, his carries and averages and all that stuff have gone steadily down. Problem with a lot of running backs is, and it's a problem with the NFL. NFL, you get on these rookie contracts. Most of it's not guaranteed, and a running back by the time they get done with their rookie contract, they're done with the NFL for the most part. He's a different one. He's been around a while. Derrick Henry's a little different, but most running backs last 2 years. And the NFL doesn't give out guaranteed contracts for the most part, and so these guys just get chewed up and spit out.
I think they're having to pay him over $5 million to get rid of him now.
Yeah, 5.8 million in dead cap space. Yeah.
Well, for most people, he could take that $5 million and go spend the rest of his life in the lap of luxury.
Oh yeah, he's not poor.
No, no.
But yeah,
I've been on TikTok. I guess the more you watch something, the more it shows up. So I've been watching more. I've been seeing more of the stuff about Larry Bird, and people talking about playing against Larry Bird. You know, there's a big thing. Oh, LeBron thinks he's the greatest ever, and there's a big thing saying that it could be Larry. It definitely is Jordan. And Magic was telling of a game that they were playing in one of these All Star games. I think it was the Dream Team, and there were some NBA players on the other country's team, and they had said something about Larry not being able to jump, Larry not being able to do this or whatever, because he retired that year. And Larry said, just feed me the ball. He said, Magic said every play he walked up to the fella and said, "This is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 2 steps.
Wait a second.
I'm gonna turn around and shoot, and you're gonna be done." Eight plays in a row. Magic fed him the ball. Larry told him to play, and Larry buried the shot in his face. Yeah, Magic. There's quite a few people, Mr. Sadie, who think Larry Bird was the greatest ever. If you look head to head against him against Jordan, they swept the Bulls several times. But you also got Larry Bird's team was his team was a little better early on because Jordan, Pippen. Have you seen pictures of Scottie Pippen when he first got to the Bulls? Man, he looked like his legs looked like they could snap any minute. I mean, he developed physically into a dominating player, but man, he
I just y'all know who Muggsy Bogues is?
oh yeah, he's about 4'9" on a good day.
Yeah, I don't know how he played as good as he did with all these 6'6" and up players.
It's a lot of will. It's like anything else. It's like anything else you tell these people who are successful at whatever they do. It's about will. It's about determination. It's not listening to people who are negative and telling you can't do something. The worst thing you can tell me to do is I can't do it because I'll go after it. And Muggsy had a lot of that spirit in him, and he was a.
Ron, you got COVID again?
He said he's headed back to the hospital.
Yeah, I just read that.
Yeah, they can't. So since he's had 2 transplants, they can't give him. They don't want to give him certain medicines unless they give it to him at the hospital.
Right.
So that's what sent him to the hospital to begin with. Is he was telling me that they won't give him medicine, and then when it got bad enough, he went ahead and went in, and just so they can monitor him. So, Ron, we're cheering for you. We're praying for you, buddy.
Yeah.
I need somebody to talk to whenever A&M loses in probably the round of 32. So come on now, get better.
That just the transplant thing is bad enough. But Ron, you came off of the cruise ship and had COVID, didn't you?
I think so.
It's just.
All right,
Did you hear about the girl, the high schooler that had a heart attack? You're a cheerleader. She had a heart attack at practice. So she's 16, 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back to that conspiracy theory, Scott. You get the needle.
Let's ask Roberta's opinion on that needle. Roberta.
About yours. Like yours.
Oh,
I'm telling you, if you and Joni and Roberta and I went any place together on a road trip, you two would have to sit in the front, and Joni and I would have to sit in the back and just be quiet because y'all could just go on forever.
and I don't appreciate being called a conspiracy theorist because everything I said came true. So there you go.
I don't have an answer.
I'm a truth sayer.
I don't know what you mean, but I'm a crusader.
Siri,
How about a web surfer?
shut up, Siri.
Crusader.
Oh, I thought that was one of y'all's significant others.
No, that was Siri in my pocket. I don't know why she started talking.
She said, I don't know what you mean by I'm a crusader.
So, Todd, you going to the Lutheran church today?
Yeah, I got to do battle with the old hags.
He always talks. He probably takes them a box of donuts and gives them all a little sugar, and they just give him all kinds of deals. Here's you some coupons, Todd. Get you another 25% off.
You know those Shar-Pei dogs with all the wrinkles?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what all the volunteers at the Lutheran rummage sale look like. Except skinny. They're skinny with all these baggy wrinkles hanging off of them.
Todd, they're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, they are.
What does the money for this rummage sale go to? Have they ever said?
Yeah, it goes to the Lutheran Sunset Ministries, which is a retirement type facility,
Right.
assisted living, and so all the rich Lutherans who go there to finish their life get parties and stuff. I guess I don't know.
Now, Lag, we know you're now mistyping on purpose because Todd's not sweat talking anybody. That would be disgusting.
They do a lot of good work.
Think about Todd skin to skin with the Shar-Peis.
They do a lot of food drives for needy people in the area and this and that. They're good folks, but they're evil. They're wicked. They're mean to their favorite customers.
Yeah, you're in there every week. They should be setting stuff back for you.
They watch this show.
I bet if Todd doesn't go in there on Thursday, they're calling Gwen to find out, is Todd okay?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Todd,
they
I
probably
love
got
Gwen's little videos she puts out.
They probably got pet names for Todd.
Yeah.
Here comes the old fart.
Some of them probably have some not too kind names for him. The one
that crotchety old bastard.
That's right.
Sorry though, because I go in there and like 80% of the volunteers are older than me.
Dang.
Jeez. No wonder they're always advertising for more volunteers to carry furniture and stuff.
Because hell, it's hard to carry stuff when you got a walker.
Yep. They'd be dragging their oxygen tanks around and such.
Right. Yeah. Here comes that dried up old Santa.
When the Rolling Stones went out on a tour, their last tour, which was not too many years ago, all the comedians were doing, the comic shows were doing little skits, and they'd all come out dragging their oxygen bottles and had their walkers with them, and because they're getting on up there.
Where did I put this damn thing? I sold an air compressor.
They got to be at least 10, 15 years older than Todd and I.
Anybody see the air compressor I sold?
The what?
I sold an air compressor. I don't know what I did with it.
Well, you best start looking.
I got 2 days.
You got 2-day shipping.
Man, that air compressor hiding. That really blows.
I hope it's like a little mini air compressor. Because if it's a full size one, dang son, you need to clean that room up.
It's red too. You think I can find it? Damn it.
So, got the, of course, my wife, who's we start packing for a trip. We started packing for our trip at the end of the middle of April. So I'm really behind now getting ready for this one leaving in a week or two. So I got to get my ducks in a row. She's already making a list, which is good.
Dang. I got zero to pack this morning. That's the first. Yesterday was the first day I hadn't sold anything in like 6 weeks.
Is that
I don't know what I did with that damn thing.
It's a bad situation.
how big is it, Scott?
I don't know.
So,
He's having a look at the picture on his phone.
Big enough I shouldn't lose it.
Have you had it listed that long?
Nah. It's not too terribly big.
Oh, okay. It's one of the small ones.
Hey, wait a minute. I know where it's at. Because I'm looking at it right there. That picture was taken by Jacob inside. It's inside.
Okay.
Because you can tell if I take it, it's on the counter. It's different color bottom. That was in the picture. That's in the. It's. Y'all can rest easy. It's inside in the office. Like I know.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of sleep because you've lost your air compressor.
I've quit worrying about your compressor and Tom being gone this weekend.
No wonder them women hate you.
I know, boy. If you go in there, Mr. Sadie says I lost a lot of stuff, but never an air compressor.
Well, I hadn't lost one either, Mr. Sadie. I thought I listed it, but Jacob.
You probably have big ones, not one of these little pea baby ones. Because if it can sit up on a counter, it's not very big.
So Larry, I did lose a big one. One of the big round ones. I found it at Walmart on sale for $60. It's the round ones with wheels on. I guess I don't know what gallon come. And I looked for this damn thing, and I'm like, how the fuck do you lose a full-size air compressor? This was a small one. How do you lose a full-size air compressor? And I've been pissed off at my.
Hi, Roman.
I was in the attic the other day, and the damn thing's sitting up there in the box. I don't remember putting it in the attic, but it's still sitting in this box. Never even opened. It's sitting about right there.
Is that something that you're planning for your own use, or you're going to resell it?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought about sending it to Austin, but then I'm like, every time I need to blow a tire up or something right here, I'm using that little bitty one that just acts like it's on his last deathbed, just screaming when you hook it to a tire.
Yeah. I've lost my mind, my self-respect, and my fortune, but the compressor stays in the truck. The Texas Bandit says.
Hey, I've got the compressor in the truck. If you've seen those TV commercials for that damn little bitty air compressor called the Air Hawk, and every time the commercial will come on, they go Air Hawk, and the thing will go. They make some hawk sound every time they say the Air Hawk. They go some crazy ass sound every time they go, and we'll show you how it blows up the tire. The Air Hawk. Every time they mention it, they that sound would come on. Yeah, I've got one of those. I picked it up for $3 at a yard sale. It actually, I've blown a tire up twice with it, so it's all right, I guess.
Well, with a lot of new vehicles, they don't even give you a spare tire, not even one of the little donut things. They got like a can of Fix-A-Flat or something in it.
Yeah, that's what Jody's car's got. I can't flip. I'm like, she hit the fucking curb, blew out the tire, and tore up the tire rod. What the hell is that damn can gonna do? Nothing.
Well, see, that's might have been my thing too. Is if you're out in the middle of I-85 in the middle of nowhere, and you shred a tire, blow out and shred that tire before you can get stopped, what's it going to do? You're probably going to have no service.
Well,
So
how
you
many
can't
times
call somebody?
you see somebody on the side of the road, they can't change the tire anyway, so what difference does it make?
It's I just never understood the thing about it. But you're right about the changing the tire. I've just
See,
never understand what the purpose of it. Maybe most people are just not traveling. They jump on a plane when they're going to take a long trip.
I got one right here, Roman.
What is that?
Oh, it's a wireless keyboard and mouse. Roman's suggesting I don't even have to show my hands or sit at the desk. I can just plug this up and do my chatting from wherever.
It doesn't matter what Joni's got in the back of the car, so she messed that one up, and after her last back surgery, Jacob was young back when she did this. It was another Acura. She was not supposed to drive for 6 weeks, and there was a Brewster's. Do y'all have Brewster's? I'm sure you do, Tom. Brewster's ice cream.
Yeah.
They decided I was at work, and they decided they were going. Brewster's is half a mile outside the neighborhood. They were going to Brewster's. They were going to get ice cream and come right back. It was only a couple miles, and most of it was in the neighborhood. I get a call saying she's got a flat tire. I'm like, what do you? First of all, what the fuck are you doing driving? Well, we wanted Brewster's and blah blah blah, and she's like, and I think the other one is too. I'm like, what do you mean the other one? She hit a curb so bad she flattened both tires on the passenger side. Both
What
tires.
was she doing?
Going to get ice cream.
I know, but why did she hit the curbs? What did an animal jump out in front of her or something?
She was post surgery. She wasn't supposed to be driving. Who knows what she was doing?
Lord have
If
mercy.
you've ever tried to get a car home when somebody blows 2 tires, that's fun.
Sadie says he has trouble losing his compressor too.
Dang.
He's got one of those hard wire ones that pumps air down pipes through the walls.
Y'all gonna make me go get this compressor so I can show you how small it is, so y'all quit messing with me. Damn it.
He just wants a reason to go get it so he can pack it up when he gets offline.
That's a Husky compressor. You're buying stuff from Home Depot.
So, is anybody in the chat dealing with all the flooding and whatnot out in California?
It's hard to feel sorry for them because they were just complaining about being in a drought just, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Now they got water, now they're grapping again.
Yeah, well, the
Californians are never happy.
4 feet deep. I bet there's some water in the Los Angeles. Well, I don't know if it's in the right place or not. So I say in the Los Angeles River, which is that big canal that they always, have car scenes in movies where they're chasing and shooting.
Dang, Idaho hillbilly had flooding in his place too.
See, it's not a very big.
Oh God,
It's a travel compressor if you needed one that you didn't want to carry the air hawk because it'll hook to a battery.
Okay.
Yes. I picked it up at the yard sale. I think I gave $10 for her, and I sold her for 86 plus shipping. It's a Q-Max.
Well, it's cute.
Yeah, it's. I've got a 15-inch screen, and it's the same. It's about the same width as the screen.
Well, now you know where it's at, so you can get it shipped when you get off.
Oh, Sadie's got another compressor he didn't even show in the picture.
So there you go.
Yeah, but he has a bunch of equipment. He has to when he needs to fill up some tires, some tractor tires. You know, he needs to
Break the break.
fill them up.
Come here. Come here. Boy.
Now I got to go in cork screw compressors.
Look at your little mohawk growing out.
Sorry, I had to. It got the best of me. Oh, that's one of those big
PB.
biggies that they like you said they have hoses all over the building.
But yeah, so that's a good one. All these people talking about, oh, my sales are so slow. All these damn clothing sellers that are wondering why they can't sell nothing, and everybody and their brother is selling used clothing. I'm at the same yard sale you're at, and y'all over there fighting over clothes, and there's a $100 compressor sitting there. All you gotta do is look up the model number and go, I might want to pick that up for $10.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm selling at auction, and I get this for $20 because I guess that's too rich for everybody else's blood. I'm gonna list it today for probably 100 a quarter.
Does it work?
I don't know. I'm up at estate sale fine untested. I don't have any film to test it with.
Are you on eBay?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think you could do.
You can't. It has to on Amazon. It has to work. You can't sell
Yeah.
untested or it has. That's one of the on Amazon. I don't mind selling something used on Amazon. It just it has. You have to be able to. You can't sell it. You can't sell it for parts. You can't. A lot of that stuff is not available on Amazon.
Is Retrospec buying that model?
Yeah, they do. But they don't give as much as I want for it.
Is that the people that used to buy all the Polaroids and whatnot? It's the
Yep. Yeah, I've probably sold them 5 different Polaroids. But that was a couple of years ago.
I thought they slowed down because
They did.
They did.
people were making knockoffs now. They're not knockoffs. They're branded under their. It's the same camera, but it's got their form and brands on it. But yeah, it used to be you could post one of those things and it would be gone.
So
Usually they'd make you an offer if you were kind of high. It would be gone within 24 hours, if not even faster than that.
So they'd give you $90 for it. No broken parts, no cosmetic damage other than mild superficial scuffing. No broken parts, deep scratches or engravings on the bottom of the camera or the film door. Yeah, it doesn't have any of that. It's got a couple scratches on that part, but how do you tell what? I'm sure this is not an Alpha 1, but I want it to be an Alpha 1.
Now, when you sell something for parts, can people do returns?
No.
That's the only thing that eBay does not let.
Yes, so eBay is. So if you sell it for parts, you have to list it as for parts, and they will honor the no return. But if you sell it, used and put in there no return and for parts,
Right.
eBay will let them send it back. So you gotta choose the for parts.
What is that, Todd? I can't.
Social Security Administration sent me a letter. They said, you make too much money. We paid you too much. You won't get any money for the next 3 months because we overpaid you, and then we're going to cut the amount that you get.
At some point, when are the American people? Come on, Roberta, let's go. When are the American people going to wise up? I could put this little bit of money in a damn money market account and have a fortune for the money they rob from my check every 2 weeks. These Social Security is the biggest theft from the American people. There's been a lot of theft schemes go on, but this one that they hatched out is, you made too much money. We're not going to give you your money you put in our system back. Just think about the audacity that the U.S. government says they have stolen money from you, Todd, every check of your entire working life. And now
Absolutely.
they tell you that you have the audacity to make a couple dollars and try to better yourself and pay your fucking bills. And they go, we're still not going to give you any more of this. And if you die, tough shit, it's ours. When are we going to stand up and quit paying this? Everybody go, you know what? Uh, it doesn't matter, Republican, Democrat, they're
Here
all
comes the beard. That's right.
all of y'all take this.
Um,
I spent, not only did I have my teacher, 33 years in teaching retirement, but I worked like 16 years outside of teaching so that I could be eligible for Social Security. And now they say, oh, we paid you too much. We're taking it all back so you don't get paid for 3 months, and then we're going to cut the amount we pay you. You
It's
guys
the
suck.
it's the biggest I mean, it's the biggest theft. And so now what do they do? What do they do with that money? You know, they're going to be bankrupt in 10 years probably. So what are they going to do? They continue to give it to all those screwballs who ran over the border and the bridge yesterday. Now, come on, we're giving you cell phones, we're giving you social security numbers, we're giving you all this. Come on in. We need somebody to pick the tomatoes because we don't think Americans will do it. Come on.
um, what is it? I thought it was after 66 and a half, you didn't have a max on you could earn. I was looking through it while y'all were talking. Roberta says, Scott, she's so young, they will have long run out of money before she can collect Social Security.
I'm not. Isn't she close to my age?
She's 9 years younger than I am, so she's 56.
Okay, she's older than me. I'm younger than you, darling. Come on, they really. If you ain't got it, I definitely ain't got none.
I'm gonna get
'Cause
mine.
I'll
You
be
just
I'll be
gotta figure it
54.
out.
I'll be 54 in 2 weeks.
Did you hear what she said? She said
Uh,
she's going to get hers. You're going to have to do without. You just better keep on crap on,
Exactly.
flipping shit on eBay. But
all right.
seriously, I thought like when you got 66 and a half, you got, because it was some weird ass number like that. I thought there was not a maximum how much you can earn. I guess I was mistaken.
Yep. Yo, man, you can't retire. We got to fund uh, abortion clinics.
Okay, let's not
Sorry.
go out on
Sorry.
another limb.
Sorry. This
No,
is Tom's
I'm
channel.
not criticizing that. It's too late into the show to start a new topic like that.
We can't pay you, Todd. You're too rich.
So
Yeah.
in the year you reach full retirement age, we will deduct $1 in benefits for every $3 you earn above the limit. In 2023, the limit is 56.5.
Yeah. Gwen and I made more than that. Darn it.
Well, they changed that because I'm
So
really.
I need to go into poverty so that I get my full Social Security benefits. Great.
No, what you need to do is you just need to earn the max that you can earn, and then stop, and not spend money on anything.
Well,
And see
according,
how that trickle down thing
well,
works.
according to Lag, he's only 25. Lag, you need to keep selling them $10,000 a day, so maybe there's a chance me and Roberta might get $1 or two. And
Yeah.
I poor Lost Treasure 73. I'll be 50. Yeah, you're live behind me.
Yeah, I need to.
She wait a minute. Did she said she's only 50 or will be 50?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope Scott Chris is watching out because when that nose starts stretching out, it might poke his eye out. I thought she was older than that.
Yeah, I thought I recognized the little thumbnail picture.
Oh Lord.
I didn't know she was hot. I didn't want to call out her age and her name together.
See, all the young people are over on TikTok making beauty videos. They're not listening to a bunch of old resellers. I tell you what, now there is some crazy crap that goes on over on TikTok.
Food truck.
There's some girls over there that they're called to fame as they've got big old boobs and they're not afraid to show them off.
You know what? You know what? It's sad. I sent it to Harlan. Well, Harlan sends me a lot of boob pictures anyway. But anyway, that's another thing. The young chick, I think she's about 25 or 26, and her company is called Cloud Cookies. She knows how to sell cookies. I'm here to tell you. She knows how to sell cookies. Let me find Cloud Cookies. Y'all going?
There is one girl that sells jewelry on eBay, and her backdrop is this much of her chest. And she's got enough cleavage that if you were to fall into it, it'd take you 2 weeks to climb out of it. I hope she sells a lot of.
Guys, in today's update video, we are painting the outside of the cookie shop.
It's a dream come true.
Hi guys, good morning. We're headed to.
Scott, is that what you did while you were on the trip? You just turned on TikTok and just let it continuously play while you were on the road?
My computer shut. Mars are go.
Where should I put my spoon?
Lag, I don't have the cleavage that she has. I'm serious. If she's a waitress, she could set her platter up on top of those things while she's carrying stuff in her hands.
Cloud cookie.
Yeah, Chris is still young. Now, Todd, when you do your taxes or the Social Security thing, that's not after you subtracted all your deductions and stuff like that. That's just off of. Or are you talking about like it's including your welfare from the school district and whatnot?
A cookie shop owner. We are testing out some dry
When you say you make too much.
this weekend.
Yeah.
For St. Patrick's Day this week.
I made too much money.
Can you see why she has a lot of people watching her make cookies?
Okay.
You have to read the comments. The comments are amazing. It's like, how cold is it in that cookie shop? I like my cookies with raisins. I mean, it's just on and on. This girl knows exactly what she's doing. I mean, it is just damn. The comments are absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. You know, these girls.
She needs a few cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
That girl's
She
skinny. Skinny girls with big tatas. Yeah.
That's
What-
a big money maker. She's
What-
starving herself now, so she's making all her money. So after she gets a little bit older, when she gets another year older, she's too old for that market. She has plenty of money to go eat those cheeseburgers on.
What cookies? She knows what she's doing. Is she even making cookies? Where are the cookies? You should teach hiring. We must stay focused, brothers. those are fun size cookies.
John Jones says, you guys are doing it the hard way. I self-identify as a 72-year-old Native American railroad widow for tax purposes with 12 children.
I'm in love, single, chocolate chips.
And then there's some girls on there that's got like, I don't know what they're called. They're like tights, only they're tighter than tights. And they're, the camera's behind them and they're kind of looking over the shoulder and they're kind of wiggling a little bit. 40,000 views.
I mean, somebody needs a. She needs a bearded pigger to come up and teach her how to do this crap. They they use a regular printer. They tape all the labels on their orders. They do all mainly shipping. Uh, she takes all the packages to UPS. You're wasting a lot of time, darling. Label printer and have UPS come pick this shit up. This ain't that damn difficult. 2.5 hours to put labels on cookies on cookie orders when you could just go pull a label and stick it on there. Pull a label and stick it on there.
Now, is that label in her cookies or is that label in the boxes to ship?
It's labeling the boxes to ship.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Mr. Sadie.
First class marketing.
Let me tell you what, Mr. Sadie. Have you ever been on a cruise? If you haven't, you need to go on a cruise to see the people that are wearing clothes that should not be wearing those clothes. And I'm a big boy, so I'm not size shaming anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
there's been some guys wearing Speedos that I know got to be European that shouldn't be wearing the Speedos.
UPS comes here every day for free because they recognize the greatness of the beard. That's the best. I tell people over and over, have people around you that are smarter than you. One of my buddies, Scott Condon, he sends me an email about 6 months ago. He goes, man, I found this link for free UPS pickups for 10 years. You want it? What the hell? What do you mean, do I want it? You're damn right I want it. And I didn't have smart pickups set up. So as soon as I called the rep and said, hey, add smart pickups to my account, they became free. And it says my free pickups expire in 2031. Winning.
2031. That's still a ways out.
Or 2032, whatever. Let's go see what it'll tell you when they expire.
So yeah, when the ladies that work at the Lutheran ministries start wearing leggings, I'm probably going to quit going.
Do you ship just about everything UPS, Scott?
90%.
Cheaper, or you just don't like dealing with USPS?
Amazon has been discounting UPS shipping to a lot. It's most of the time it's cheaper than first class. I mean they're aggressive with their discounts, having everything go UPS.
Prince of Dorothy.
Bridget says he will knock if he doesn't see packages. That's like the Prime lady that stops by here. She knocked on the door one day and she said, "Are y'all all okay?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" And she says, "Because I haven't delivered anything to your house in a few days. I didn't know whether somebody was sick." Because Roberta's always ordering stuff that we need online, from Amazon, and it's being delivered. The boys order stuff and they're delivered. So yeah, we're deforesting the planet around here. They bring auto conveyor belts for Bridget's pickups.
Yeah, it says they expire on 01/04 of 2031.
Wow. Bridget, when was the last time you didn't sell anything? Because I was talking about earlier, he didn't have any sales this morning. When was the last time you didn't sell anything?
He's in La La Land.
Doesn't she list about 1 million items a day?
Oh, Todd talks about, I listed 10 things and I'm exhausted. And Bridget just busts his chops big time. 10 things.
That was the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, she gets on a roll. She'll lose. She'll list 50 to 100.
Yeah, I might even list this damn space maker.
Chris would find himself.
I might even list this.
Oh wow, in the box and everything.
It's brand new in there, never been out.
You find that on the road?
At the auction.
At auction.
That's one of the items I picked up at auction this week. I mean, I had to give $17 for it. I mean, I think I can get 150 for it.
Dang. 45 to 70 a day. Good God.
That makes me tired thinking about it.
Well, you know, her favorite place, her happy place in the world, just raised rates again, so she's got to churn them out.
Oh, they did. Don't they know we're in a recession?
Yeah, this new guy that's running Disney, though, I think he's getting ready to.
New guy. I thought he was the old guy that they brought back.
He is the old guy.
Yeah, the old guy. He's the new guy that was an old guy, and they brought him back. He says they got too carried away with their price increases. Did you see that? She don't play. Chris will find himself homeless if he loses the use of one of his arms so he can't type. She'll put him in a home in a minute. She probably goes, I hate all of you old men. All right.
I bet Chris lists 20 a day just in self-defense.
He's probably square. He probably starts listing, and when she says he can quit, that's when he's quit because he's looking over his shoulder, thinking, "God, it'll be cold out there if I have to live in that van." But really, you know, honestly, they make good money, and that's how they make good money, and is to you got to do it.
She's got the rest home on speed dial.
That's right.
Ship him off to
I'm telling you, or she'll call her stepson and say, "You need to come get your daddy. I can't take care of him any longer." All right, it's 10:10. I got to get out of here. What? Give us the stock and the golden report before we go.
Stock market's in the crapper again.
Just gonna get used to that.
Regional banks are dragging down the stock market. Let's see, gold and silver. Gold is holding steady well above $1,900 an ounce. So
Until they decide they need to start manipulating that.
Well, you know, there's some regional banks that are a lot better. Excuse me, better shape than some of these national banks. And I think that's what people need to look at is because my mom banks with a community bank down in where she lives at, and she went into the bank and she was asking about all this stuff in the news, and it's they know her in the branch, and the branch manager's like, if this bank starts having financial problems, the whole country is going to be in bad shape because they are very conservative about their investments. And because I told Mom she needed to look at how much money she got in the bank and she might need to move it some of it someplace else to stay beneath that 250,000 threshold. But she's like, that's just too much problem. I'm like, that's okay. Just don't give my money away.
Well, I hope my regional bank doesn't shut down because I don't know how I'd get that 250,000 in gold bars out of my safe deposit box.
You need to go out. You need to just go down there. Todd, don't tell us that. We know that you gotta go down a staircase down into the basement and swing across a daggum piranha filled
I know.
pool.
I got a cave underneath my swimming pool. It's a little damp, but yeah, it's safe.
Do y'all know who Jack Benny is?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you would, but the people in the audience, because they're all kids, um, they when he had his TV show, he was always known for being real tight with his money. And several times they went down to his vault in the basement, and literally you had to go through quicksand and a pool full of piranhas and everything else to get to his vault.
Yeah, after the show every day, he goes downstairs and swims in it like Scrooge McDuck in the.
Yeah, he goes
That's
down
right.
there and he's gonna have gold poisoning from having all that dust on him. So anyway, thanks for coming in this morning. We've been entertaining. Scott's been informative. Uh, check out Todd in the morning. See what's going on there. And any last word from anybody on the panel?
No, I'm trying to get this video edited so I can get it up in the next hour.
Is that the one laying in the bed? What is that, Todd?
Yeah,
It's
later
my
the better.
it's me in front of my gold pile or
Oh,
behind my
okay.
gold pile.
Yeah, it's me laid in the bed of the truck carrying on.
Todd just goes down. Either that, or he's got all his gold in at Gringotts. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Catch Todd in the morning on his show. Yeah, Todd, quick look with all that currency he's got down there. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Scott, you doing your show Sunday night?
Oh yeah.
Catch Scott 8 o'clock on Sunday night.
All right, I'll be on in the morning, 8 a.m. Be there or be square.
That's 9 a.m. for the 9 a.m. for the real people, the real time
The
zone.
real, the real.
All right, bye.